thank you so much, Mr. Wonderful, to Jenny Lee. We're going to what has won Best Bread here at QVC and is back with the 9-ounce cinnamon swirl demi loaves. And here's the great thing about this offer is that, I mean, first of all, look how delicious that is. That's our regular cinnamon. Wow. M95813 is your item number. Wait till you see how these are made. That is the cinnamon strawberry. What? And then there's also a cinnamon chocolate chip. Do you have to choose? Absolutely not. We'd never make you choose. You're gonna get all 3 flavors. Here's what you get: 2 loaves a piece, 3 easy payments of $9.67. It's M95813, that's your item number. Again, no choice, shipping to you for free, coming right now, just in time for all of our brunches and ladies who lunches. And this is Marie-Louise Ludwig. Nice to see you, my dear.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Happy Ash Wednesday.
Oh, thanks.
So this, of course, is from Jenny Lee. Exactly, which is a bakery. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we're heading to Pittsburgh. We're going to McKee's Rocks. By the way, happy 150th birthday to our 5 generations of bakers. 3 years in a row, we won Customer Food Choice Awards Best Bread, but this is a yeast bread, a fermented bread. So why don't we take a little trip? Sure. Let's go. I had the pleasure of going there at Easter time. Everything is made in a small batch. It is fermented. It is yeast, so it has an incredible texture and crumb. It is hands-on there. There are bakers everywhere you look. The dough gets a chance to rise. It gets sheeted. On your left is Generation 4. That is Bernie and Mike right there. It gets fully loaded with everything. It gets rolled up. It gets cut. It gets weighed. It goes into a specially designed crimp pan, which gives us our signature round shape. It goes into the oven to bake in small batches. When it comes out, it goes into a hand butter bath. It gets finished with a delicious blend of cinnamon and sugar. It gets pre-sliced, put into a bag. These are cut in half. We call these our demi loaves. So you get about 9 to 10 slices per piece. Nice. So 6 loaves, you got about 60 pieces of bread, 6 months in the freezer. Eat them or freeze them.
Here's the deal. You're gonna love these. You wanna know why? Because if you grew up like me and you had a regular piece of bread in the toaster and you put some cinnamon and sugar on it and you were like, that's my cinnamon toast, it's already been done for you.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, you're gonna love these because of, I feel like I wanna put that butter bath part on slow-mo. I think that's food porn. Let's go do. Okay.
All right, let's do
just
it.
Say that on TV. It's the middle of the morning.
The toughest thing I do today is get these clothes on my hands.
Because check out what actually happens to each one of these loaves, and this is why you all won 3 years in a row, because we all see this and we go, can I have bread like that? What is happening?
So it comes out of the oven and it might still be a little bit warm in here, and it gets a butter bath by hand in there. They all go through it
butter bath
the way around. So all of these little curves, all these little edges, this bread, this delicious yeast loaf soaks up all of that delicious butter. And then it gets finished off with the cinnamon sugar all the way around. Not just any cinnamon, Rachel. They actually import the bark from Indonesia and Vietnam. So it's got a little bit of a kick to it. You can smell
I can smell it.
The cinnamon on there.
Amazing.
So when it is done, look, and then it gets cut. You have the crust on the outside of this delicious bread all cut. So when it goes into the toaster then, you get a reheat on it and you get a delicious, nice, buttery, crispy cinnamon finish to that.
It's the best ever. We've got some bread here for you.
Yes, please.
Actually, I'll do the chocolate chip.
I would love it.
Because if you come on in close, thank you so much, Prudo. Like, check that out. That's that butter cinnamon bath. Hello, little crispiness. So when you put this in the toaster, it gets kind of a little melty. It's so delicious that you'll go, oh my gosh, my voice is going bass.
Fully loaded. Look at all of the milk
chocolate
chocolate chips in there. They actually,
you are kidding me.
They freeze though, so when they put them in the dough, they don't all settle into one place. So they have that signature swirl all the way through with the cinnamon. So you get chocolate chips all the way around on that one as well.
And I mean, literally, can you imagine this being your French toast? Guess whose grandchildren are going to go Bananarama and be like, I love you, Grandma, you're the best.
Peanut butter and jelly.
So that's the chocolate chip. Oh, that would be fun, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And then there's also a cinnamon strawberry. See, this one to me was unexpected.
Yeah.
I didn't know cinnamon strawberry.
Now look, you can see on there that nice little pink tint to that. How do you get there? A little bit of strawberry jam, a puree, if you will, gets stirred into the batter. And then you have those dried strawberries, not freeze-dried, dried so they're still nice and tart and chewy all the way through. All of these are really great with French toast. I like to make French toast and put bananas in and grill off some bananas in the pan.
And
that's
inspired.
delicious. Yep.
And then this is where it all started. It's so funny. Compared to those, this looks like, oh, maybe, but it's actually amazing. Remember, there is no choice. You're actually getting all of these. You don't have any FOMO, no fear of missing out. Everybody gets all 3 flavors. Here's the cinnamon.
Look at that all the way through there. That signature swirl, that's how it gets rolled up on that sheet. It goes into the crimp pan, and that's how it bakes. And a lot of bigger bakers, bigger baking companies can't give you that. That's small batch baking. That's 5 generations of bakers. By the way, Scott Baker. How do you like that? The last name is Baker.
I mean, the other thing, right? His dad still works there.
Yeah, Bernie.
It's so fun. His dad still works there. The other thing that I was going to say is that there's a hand element still done in that bakery. If we could see that video again, it would be really awesome because you've got to see how different it is, and they've won best bread 3 years in a row.
Yeah, you go into this bakery and it just smells delicious. It smells like you're at your house or your grandma's house baking bread. It's a yeast bread. It's fermented. They use all sustainable ingredients, cage-free eggs for one in there. They load them up. It goes through a sheeting process. You can see Bernie, that's Scott's dad there on the left.
On the left.
Kind of monitoring everything. So it gets all rolled up, and then all the pieces get cut and they get weighed for consistency. These crimped pans were specially designed for them. There's a top and the bottom to them. Slow, small batch baking in there. When they're done, they go into that warm
butter
bath.
That's a butter bath.
They get finished off with that delicious Indonesian, Vietnamese cinnamon sugar that just encrusts the whole thing. They get sliced up. These go in half because these are our demi loaves. We also love these because they're great for the freezer. You get 6 of them.
So this is what you get.
All these.
You get this entire basket. So what do I do when I get them home? Recommendation immediately.
Eat them. Freeze
in
them.
how many days?
I would say within a week for sure. You don't want to put them in the refrigerator. They're great in the freezer. These also fit great in mailboxes if you want to leave them in your neighbor's mailbox, which is just a lovely thing to do.
$9.67 on that Easy Pay. Take advantage of that. Again, do yourself a favor. Step up your bread game. Because really, they're delicious. Thanks, my love.
Thanks.
Okay, and our today's special value, I want to let you know that Kevin O'Leary